Hello everyone out there, my name is Dope Girl and today I want to ask Cool Theft Joe what he thinks about F-A-I-T-H, faith.
Well, that's a great question that you're asking me about F-A-I-T-H, lady. Okay, well, let me say it in another way. Well, everybody in this world believes in something, some people believe in themselves, some people believe in money, some people believe in success, some people believe in fame, some people, trust in something, and without faith, we would all be in a mental institution, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me just start out this way. Some people talk about evolution and, that there are so many theories going on about, how we were made or how this planet was, created with a Big Bang and all that. But, the simple thing that I would say is like, a car has a designer, a building has an architect, Lego or Playmobil toys are also have creators, but we as complicated humans, come from monkeys and all this kind of stuff where I'll be like, what the heck are they talking about? We're so complicated, we're like a miracle, the way human beings work, it's like a miracle, I've seen a lot of people, from all around the world, and there's so many people special, and, there's no one like the other, everybody's special, nobody has the same fingerprints. There are people, they look similar to each other, but not everybody is the same. Even the twins, when you look at them, they look alike, or some look the same, but their behaviors are different, and coming back to faith, I think there's a powerful creator of this universe who has everything, planned perfectly. Because, as I take a look around me, there's the nature and, how some things are working. There has to be a special intelligence that is more intelligent than we are. The way we work, the way we function, it's like you can't put it in words, it's powerful and amazing. And well, I do believe in a God. I do believe there's a powerful force out there which is controlling us, not in a negative sense, but watching over us, and I believe in angels, good and the bad angels too. There are like negative forms of light. There is for example, for the light, I believe there is a king of the light, who is powerful. But there's also the darkness, and there's also a master of darkness, and when I see this world and, when I listen to some songs, if it's positive or negative, I can figure it out just the way the song is made and just the way the energy of the song is. There are like destructive songs with destructive messages, but there are songs that lighten up the world, that brighten up your inside, and back in the 90s, from the West Coast, I used to listen to some of the famous artists that had like songs where when you listen to it, it's like the sun is shining, you know. But there's also artists who have songs that, you know, bring out the darkness, you know. So we have to be careful what we believe in, and faith for me is one of the important basics for the humans. You know, some people don't believe in God. They say they're atheists, and they say there is no God. I would say there must be something, you know, powerful that created us so special. And I mean, we're made so awesome, you know. And when I look at some designers who designed Batman's car, or when I see some art buildings in this world, you know, that show the creativity of human beings who built it, there has to be something powerful, amazing, you know, which cannot be, you know, caught, or which cannot be, you know, explained, you know. And I sometimes when I pray, the simplest thing that you can do is to find out if there is a God or not, to pray. And I've tried it over and over again, and I felt the power coming, you know, inside my heart, inside my soul, like never before, you know. And there is a special feeling or force that comes into your body, mind, and soul when you pray, you know. And I believe there's a master who controls everything, you know, in this world, who's taking care of this earth, you know, because when you see the World War I and World War II history, I would say this world would have been destroyed by World War I and II, because they were using some of these atom bombs and some of these nuclear weapons back then, you know, that was very harmful for the people and for the nature. But somehow, you know, after the World War II, people still survived. But the thing is, history repeats itself, so we don't know when World War III is coming, but it's already in the verge of, you know, becoming destructive. And people have nuclear weapons, you know, all over the world. And, you know, one stupid guy just needs to press one button, and this world is not going to be the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So there's a destructive power that's also trying to, you know, rule this world. But I think there's a master of creation that has the last word, you know, and has the last power, you know, to bring light into this darkness, you know. And faith is basically one of the most important things for human beings, and for me, you know, because if there was no God, or if there was no powerful force out there, I would have never made it so far. I know it because I've been protected by angels. I've had so many miracles in my life that has changed my way of thinking, and there's so much powerful miracles going on. Dead people are being raised, you know, blind eyes are getting opened where doctors say this is not possible, you know, this is supernatural. And I think there is a God who is supernatural, who's, you know, beyond our imagination, and a powerful God, a creator who made us the way we are. And it's just the human being who are running away from this powerful God. We always need to see something or touch or feel in order to believe, but belief is something that you can't see. I breathe air, but I can't show you air, but you need oxygen to live, and that's how God is. We need God to live. That's where I disagree with the atheists and the evolution theory, because I don't believe that. I mean, some say we come from the monkeys, and I'm like, yeah, why don't we go back to the monkeys? If we came from the monkeys, we have to be the monkeys again. But we're not the monkeys. I'm not a monkey. And how do you call it? What goes up must come down. That's a special gravity theory, but what goes up must come down. So if you're a monkey, you should go back to becoming a monkey. Or if we came from the sea, then we started developing in a fast way and adapting atmosphere and the surroundings around us. Then why are not we going back to being a fish or being whatever we were before that? And about the Big Bang Theory, I don't believe all that, because a Big Bang, I mean, it should be exploding all the time right now, because we're like a few million years of evolution years, and I don't see everywhere that's we are the ones who are making a mess out of this world, and everything is at its perfect place, and there's a time for everything. And I believe there is a powerful force out there, a supernatural, intelligent force out there that is, in control, and otherwise there's no need to live. People are looking for ways to become, to live eternally. They're trying to manipulate, genetics so that people can live longer, and there is a hunger in us, a desire in us to live longer, and that doesn't come out of nowhere, and there's so much research is going on about the things of this world. And I've read the book, the holy book, Bible, and I've discovered so many things that this world is trying to search for, and people are looking for happiness in drugs, money, sex, products of this world, but there is only satisfaction if you have the King of all kings, because God is love, and love is patient, and love is something special, but there's a God who created these emotions and feelings. And I believe in King Jesus Christ, and I believe he died for the whole world, because John 3:16, it's written, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have eternal life." And I believe in his words, because Grandma used to tell me when I used to be a small boy. She sang a song like Psalm 23, which was written in the Bible. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." And I would say she made it to 105 years. She was praying, and she was a lady of faith. And I'm blessed to have a grandma and grandfather who believed, in God. And from my father's side and my mother's side, both grandparents were like devoted. They were trying to live a godly life, and that's what inspired me, to discover or to search for the truth. And in the Bible, there's Matthew 6 verse 33, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, passage, heaven and earth will pass, shall pass, but my words will not pass. That's what Jesus said. Or there's another verse, I am Alpha and Omega. I am the beginning and the end. And that's also a special words that, that's not human knowledge, Who can come up and say, I am the beginning and I'm the end? I mean, there is nobody except for King Jesus. And there's so many miracles going on around the world right now as I'm talking. And I've experienced a lot of supernatural things in my world. And I thank Jesus Christ for bringing me so far. You know what I'm saying? And whoever just believes in God, and comes with faith and is humble, and would like to discover or seek for the truth, he will find, And Matthew 7 verse 7, it's written, ask and it shall be given unto you, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be opened unto you. The truth about the Bible is, it is the end times since Jesus died on the cross for us sinners, and there had to be a sacrifice for us so that, we can get a relationship with God, because we humans are sinners, and we were born as sinners, because of Adam and Eve. They refused to obey God, and God told them not to eat the fruit of, the special fruit that they were not allowed to eat, and they did. And so that's where all the sin started, and we are still disobedient to God. God has given us some rules, and we human beings tend to, naturally go a different way and try to do things our way. But there's a special supernatural, force out there who's got a better plan for us and a brighter future than we can ever imagine. And I hope that the whole world will see God's glory soon, because Jesus Christ has never, ever, ever, ever let me down. He's always been my powerful inspiration, my wisdom, my strength, my hope, my everything. You know what I'm saying? So I believe there's a big time coming out, so you better watch out. And things that you've never seen before and things that you've never heard before is going to take place, because I know my God is an awesome, mighty, powerful, amazing God all the time. And I know there is a kingdom that cannot be destroyed. So heaven and earth will pass where we are right now, but there is a new kingdom that cannot be destroyed. There's so many amazing things that are still to come, and that is already happening. It's just we are too blinded to see what's going on in this world, because we're, caught up in our own thoughts, and we are just, micro, mini, small people in this whole universe. And scientists have discovered a lot of planets, and we're just humans, but there's a supernatural power that is above us. And I thank my Lord King Jesus Christ, for giving me the opportunity to talk about the truth. And my advice to you is, search for the truth, and he will let you know that there is a King of Kings who is ready, to see you, to meet you. He loves you the way you are. And basically we all are made because God has a special plan for us. Keep the faith, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of making a new track called Faith. listening, and I hope this small message could get to you. But I'm telling y'all, there is a special force out there waiting for you, and your life is going to change right now when you see this. Just take the King of all kings, the ruler of the universe, the intelligent creator who is behind the scenes, who's working, in a powerful, mighty way to show you things that you've never seen before. Be thankful and, invite him into your heart, because Jesus is the most perfect, powerful, unstoppable King of all kings. He's Alpha and Omega, and if you got Jesus Christ, I'm telling you, your life is going to be perfect. And even if you have problems in this world, and struggles and pain and sadness and all these trials, tribulations, temptations, depressions, loneliness, there's a lot of emotional stuff that is going on in this world and trying to confuse us from the straight way. But I'm telling you, Jesus Christ is awesome. So I like to boast about my boss, because my boss is the King, and nobody gonna stop him on earth, in heaven, or in hell. All knee shall bow, all tongue will confess that he is Lord and the Master, Jesus Christ. Be my King, and bless y'all, and bless this whole world. This is me, J Thug, signing out.